Hi, this is Dungeon RPG, and I'll be uploading a new Let's Play series for a Yu-Gi-Oh game, and this will serve as the intro video of the playthrough. The game is called Yu-Gi-Oh Monster Capsule. It's a Game Boy Color game released only in Japan in the year 2000. You might have heard of other Yu-Gi-Oh games based on the concepts such as the Capsule Monsters Coliseum for PlayStation 2 and Monster Capsule Breed and Battle for the original PlayStation. It's a tactical RPG/simulation game. Story-wise, the game takes place right after the Yu-Gi-Oh! First Series anime, aka Season 0, and where Kaiba is defeated by Yugi in the Death Tea tournament and his spirit shattered. The story begins when the spirit inside the Millennium Ring have possessed Kaiba, who invites Yugi's gang to his newly completed amusement center, the Duel Tower, when he proceeds to capture the souls of Yugi's friends inside game pieces and dolls. So in order to save his friends, Yugi has to challenge and beat every floor of the Duel Tower and defeat Kaiba at the end. The gameplay incorporates two original concepts from the Yu-Gi-Oh series, Monster Capsule Chest and Monster World. You might be familiar with the Capsule Monsters board game or the PlayStation 2 game Capsule Monsters Coliseum. Both of those are loosely based on the original concept of Monster Capsule. Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually dueled against Mokuba in a game of Monster Capsule in episode 23 of Season 0 of the anime. Basically, Monster Capsules are monsters you can collect and level up, and these are going to be the units you use on a turn-based tactical grid/board game. Each player sends out up to 4 monster capsules at once, and during each player's turn you can move one of your own pieces and attack your opponent's monsters with it. You win by defeating all of your opponent's capsule monsters. A lot of features of a good strategy game such as assists, field advantage, and influences are all present in Monster Capsule as well. Like if you use dinosaurs and zombies on a wasteland field, your units will get significant power and accuracy bonus, and if the enemy lands in the attack range of more than one of your units, you will gain boosts as well. The RPG element of Monster World is what makes this game stand out from the other Monster Capsule games. If you've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 or have read the anime, you might remember Yugi playing against Dark Bakura in a game of Monster World towards the very end, where the lives of Yugi's friends are at stake. Basically, you become an avatar inside a RPG world. Like you go to villages to gather information, fighting in battles to level up, traveling dungeons and solving puzzles, and finally at the end, defeating the boss monster. It's your traditional cliché RPG concept, and it incorporates many of the Yu-Gi-Oh! monsters, stories, and concepts in a very interesting fashion. So for this game, in the Duel Tower you basically go around each floor, challenging the other duelists to games of capsule monsters in order to earn star chips that you use to gain access to the floor's Dark Master/boss, who by the way is always a familiar face from the series, like Rex Raptor and My Valentine. You then get thrown into a vast and expansive RPG world by the Dark Master. Solving the monster world and defeating the boss at the end will allow Yugi to save one of his friends and move on to the next floor/level. One of the reasons I'm doing this playthrough is because the game has never been released outside of Japan, nor were there any completed English translation patch available for this game. There aren't any complete walkthroughs for this game either, which is why many people seem to get stuck and have trouble completing the game. I hope this playthrough video series will be helpful and enjoyable for those who are interested in playing the game, as well as those who like Capsule Monster Chest and just Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. The game pays homage to a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Original ideas and nostalgia. You'll get to see many familiar monsters in this game, such as the Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Great Moth, and Harpy Ladies. Do you want to see Weavile Hatch's perfect Great Moth? Do you want to go head-to-head against Mai and her triple harpies? Do you know the story behind the name of Thousand Dragon? Do you know the names of each of the 3 swords of revealing light? Do you want to see Yugi face off against Kaiba's triple Blue Eyes in an epic showdown one more time? Don't miss out on Let's Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Capsule.